Time for our Talk of the Town today here on AM 1390 KRFO. First Wednesday of the month, so we devote it to Medford as Medford Mayor Lois Nelson joins us. And we have a special guest, and we'll start with a special guest. It's Rich Dahlman, Superintendent of Schools from Medford. And now we got coming up pretty soon. You guys start off school a little earlier than a lot of the other ones, don't you?
We do. This year, the state legislature approved allowing school districts to decide whether to start on September 1st, which is a Tuesday, or start on the traditional Tuesday after Labor Day. And in Medford, we decided to take advantage of that opportunity to start a little bit earlier. It allows us to get students in and get going with the school year. We will finish a week earlier than we had originally looked at. We have a little bit longer of a student schedule throughout the year than a lot of area districts. We have 176 student days, and I think 172 to 174 is a lot more typical. So we will be finishing up though on June 2nd, rather than going a week later than that.
Some folks may say, what's going on at that school during the summer? There aren't any kids there, or what's going on? You can tell us.
It's been a good summer so far. We have a little bit of hiring over the summer, and we've gotten almost all of that taken care of. We have 8 new teachers who are going to be joining us for this coming school year, and we're really excited about adding them to our staff, and also a couple other staff members in addition to the 8 teachers. But we also now are gearing up for the start of the school year. Last night we had our fall sports kickoff meeting for parents and athletes. In the fall we offer football, volleyball, and cross country as sports, and they actually get rolling right away next week. Football practice starts this coming Monday, and then volleyball and cross country start the week after that.
You can't do anything about it, but do you have it hamper your plans at all with football starting early because of the Gopher Stadium and that a little earlier this year? Or not?
They did move the football season up a week, so there's going to be one more game before the school year starts. For us, we'll end up now with 2 games before the school year starts. We would have had 3 if we hadn't moved the start of the school year up to that earlier date.
Mm-hmm. And for a lot of folks, if you're not a teacher, you maybe don't know the process. What would it be for a person? How do you go about getting new teachers? Is there a pool you reach into, or is it up to the teacher individually to send a resume, say I'm looking for work, or how does that work?
When we have openings, we post them in a couple different places. Prospective teachers know where to look for openings around the state, and we take applications and line up interviews and determine who the best candidate is.
Something like that. So they have their own little trade papers and stuff to look at. All right. Anything really different or new things to look forward to as far as the school year coming up when it starts in a month?
We're continuing our iPad project that we started last year, our one-to-one iPads for all of our students. Students in grades 6 through 12 will have that technology both in the classroom and to take home with them to utilize with their homework at home. Students in grades K through 5 will have the technology available in the classrooms. We've done a lot of staff training and setup with the technology to make sure everything is ready to go for the start of the school year. And then we have coming up on August 18th, a family technology night. So an opportunity for parents to come in, and parents and students to come in again on Tuesday, August 18th, and get demonstrations on iPad use, talk about iPad expectations, get some forms filled out, and make sure all of that is ready to go for the start of the school year.
So it'd be kind of, well, I don't know, I guess I could use the word dinosaur for me, but if I would have a child that age, then I could come and then you could explain to me what this iPad is and what you can do with it, and this is what we're going to teach your child.
Yeah, yep. Give some examples of how students will be using that technology in the classrooms, how teachers will be using the technology, and around what students can be doing at home outside of the school.
Anything else you want to add about Medford schools, that are past, present, or whatever?
Well, one more thing that's coming up at the start of the school year that is going to be a little bit different this year. We are starting the year for our kindergarten through 6th graders are starting with back to school conferences. So while our students in grades 7 through 12 will start with their actual classes on September 1st, the elementary students will have a few days of back to school conferences where parents will be able to meet with the teachers, set some goals for the start of the school year, get some beginning of the year information out to parents, and then classes will start a little bit later in that week. But information has gone out to parents, and most of them have gotten signed up for those conferences.
Oh, and that technology night too, same thing. The parents have been notified as far as time and that.
Yeah, we have information on our website, and we've sent letters out. The other thing that we're excited about at Medford Schools is an uptick in enrollment for this coming year. We graduated 58 seniors this past year. We have a larger kindergarten class coming in to replace them, and we've picked up some other students who will be new, both families that have moved into Medford and some non-resident students that'll be at Medford Schools. So as of right now, our enrollment is looking to be in 885 to 890 range, which is up about 20 students or so from last year. But between now and the start of the school year, there's always some changes to that too. So we're continuing to monitor what that enrollment looks like.
Okay, Richard Dahlman, Superintendent of Schools from